Hey guys, Justice Egan here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel or my website. You know, today I want to talk about a question that comes up all the time. And people ask me, Justice, do you use an MLM system? Particularly an online MLM system? And the answer is yes, I do. And they ask, should I? And the answer is yes, you should. And I'm going to tell you why. If you're involved in network marketing currently, if you're thinking about getting involved in network marketing and you already have or you will, get that initial advice when you go to a meeting or you go to your first event, and they're going to tell you to build your list. Great advice. Necessary advice. I mean, you have to build your list. I'm not anti-list building. Don't go after your warm market. I think it's absolutely necessary. There's one fundamental problem. Person A builds their list and person B builds their list. Well, the reality is not all lists are equal. I mean, some people are great at building and maintaining social and professional networks. The majority of people are not. So person A here, who's not good at building and maintaining, they burn through their list pretty quickly, and then they hit a wall. You know, eventually that wall probably causes them to quit MLM. Now, person B goes through their list. Now, their list lasts a little longer, and they probably come out with some reps and have some success, and that's great, but you still need to build your list on a regular basis. You need to continue getting people to talk to, and you can do that in person. You can do that locally. You can do that in social settings. You can prospect regularly, but would you rather just prospect in those settings, or would you like to use a tool like the internet to be able to reach anybody? You have a much better chance of success under those circumstances. Now, I want you to look at the leaders in your company and ask yourself a question. Are they relying just on that list building and prospecting aspect, or are they using an MLM system? And I think if you look closely, you're going to find out that all of them, top earners in this industry, are using a system. So what kind of system do they use? Well, most of them have an online sales funnel. And does their list end up in this? Not really this particular sales funnel, but their list ends up in some sort of sales funnel, gets emails, gets phone calls, sees a video. But basically, you've got a couple of major areas out there. You've got Facebook, Twitter, blogging. That's my personal favorite. Video marketing, my second favorite. And PPC, right? Now there's a bunch more, but these are some of the main ones here. Now I don't use PPC. I prefer organic traffic. I like getting my leads for free. But it's a great strategy, and some people have it down to a science. So if you have the budget and it's something you're interested in, it's certainly an option. Now, all these different areas feed people into this sales funnel, and they do so by offering value, usually in the form of training. Why training? Well, this is what's separating the earners from the industry versus the average person. And that is that really, fundamentally, we're prospecting different people than you are. Okay? Now your list is over here, and it's got your acquaintances, your friends, your family, people that you work with. That's great, but none of them may have any interest whatsoever in network marketing. Now, my list and the list of top earners throughout this industry is made up of current network marketers. Now, I know that seems a little strange, but would you rather talk to somebody who's passionate about the industry, somebody who loves the idea of a long-term residual income, somebody who believes that they can do this, or would you rather just keep leaving messages for somebody who has no interest? You know, I think the answer is pretty clear. And secondly, so many people struggle that if you can offer this value and training, if you can offer this help, the leadership that they've been missing this whole time, then it's very likely they'll come over and eventually join you in your business. Now, after you lead with value and training, what happens in this online funnel is you build a relationship. And you usually do that via email. I send out emails all the time, tips and tricks, prospecting things, mindset stuff, great new training videos, some tech stuff. I try and stay away from getting too techy with people. But you build a relationship via email. Okay? Now, you can make phone calls and you could write letters if you want. You can build that relationship however you want once you have people on your list. Now, the next one is where the interesting opportunity comes in. Here is an opportunity to promote. I'm having some issues with the natural light here. Forgive the change in lighting. Here's an opportunity to promote tools and or the system. Okay, now this is an opportunity for money, to bring cash flow in your business. If you're getting started out in this business, this is very important because you'll realize that as you grow your downline, the money just doesn't come that fast. I mean, you need that growth, that real momentum before the money starts coming. So this is an opportunity to make a little money. Now, a word of caution here. Do not promote anything that you haven't purchased, used, have tested, and have gotten results with, because the most important thing here is the relationship. You don't want to become just some salesman, because you need to maintain that relationship for the next step. And the next step is people get exposed to your opportunity. Now, as usual, you're going to follow up. I mean, that's always important. And when you follow up, you're going to end up with some reps in your business. Now, most people are still going to say no. No matter who you are, majority are going to say no. But that's okay, because you still have a relationship with them and you've made some money along the way. You've kept some cash coming into your business. If you look at this and you realize the power of this, you recognize that this is where the gap comes from. Okay, people that are using this system are the ones that are succeeding in this industry. So, I'm sure your next question is like, where do I get a system like this? How do I set something like this up? What makes the right system? Well, you can set this whole thing up yourself. You need some technical skill and it's going to take you a long time. I recommend getting out there and getting a system. And a good system is going to provide you with some certain things. One, you need capture pages, right? If you're going to offer value and training and you need people to opt in, well, you need high converting capture pages, and you can build them. I use Optimized Press to build some of my capture pages, the ones that aren't already inside my system. And as a resource, I'll leave that to you, a link to you below this video in the description box, but it costs some money and it takes some time. So you can go out there and build your own capture pages, or a good system will come with high converting capture pages built for you. Now, how do you get people to opt in? Well, you give away the value and training. Can you create this yourself? Well, sure you can. I mean, anybody can. A little bit of technical skill, cut a video, do whatever. Now, the problem is this: how much do you know? How much can you teach? A lot of people say, well, I don't really know anything to teach or to train. That's not true. Once you've learned something, there's always someone that knows less than you. But this would take a lot of time too. So a good system comes with that value and training. So they give you the value and training to give away. They give you the capture page to give it away through, or multiple capture pages and multiple valuable trainings. Next step is to build that relationship. Well, what do I say? Well, a good system will give you the initial emails that are professionally written to help you build the relationship, so that at the beginning, you can get started. Now, over time, you're going to change them. You're going to put your own voice into them. You're going to make them your own. But this is a great way to get started. If you have a good system, they're going to supply you with that. Now, lastly, is money. A good system will pay you commissions for promoting it. And secondly, they're going to introduce you to the strongest tools that you can also promote and make money with. Now, where do you get a system like this? Today I'm going to show you. Below this video, there's a link called MLM Money Making Secrets, and I'm going to expose you to what's the most powerful system on the web, the system that has completely changed my business, and the system that separates those that are successful in this industry versus the 97% that are struggling. Now, if you got into MLM, or you're in MLM, or you're going to get into MLM, you can get out there and build a list and you can build a business. There's no doubt about it. But if you're looking for, better results, or you're looking for those 6 and even 7-figure income results, because the people who are getting them are doing this. Take a look for yourself. It is without a doubt the people that are getting those results have some sort of system like this. So go down below this video, click the MLM Money Making Secrets link, and I'm going to show you how to get your business started on the internet. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll see you very soon on justiceecon.com.